Hello, and welcome to Education 4767 Web-Based Teaching. I'm going to do a brief overview and walkthrough of our Moodle course. So when you first log into Moodle, you will see our course on the homepage, and you can go ahead and just click right on the name of the course, and it will open it up for you. Now, on the left-hand side, you'll see discussions, overview and outline. You'll see modules 1, 2, 3, and 4, and finally a conclusion and wrap up. Now, if at any point you don't see this helpful guide on the left-hand side, maybe it's closed, there's a little icon here that will open it back up for you. Let's start with the discussions. So we've got 3 different forums in here. The first one, daily updates from Monty. That's where I'm going to send you a message, either a video or text-based message, every single day of the course. Next, there's a professional learning and reading room, and this is a place where if you find a great article or resource, I want you to share it out with everyone so we can all learn together. And finally, the last form here is questions and answers. So if there's something you're coming up against that you need help with, feel free to post it there. It might be something that one of your classmates would be able to help you out with, or you can always send me an email. That's discussions. Let's move on to overview and outline. Click right on course overview, and it actually gives you a page with information. Now, this talks specifically about the course that you're in. You can read through this. Once you get to the bottom, on the right-hand side, it will take you to the next page. This is where you can actually access the PDF of the course outline. Next, we're going to look at the course schedule. So as you can see, there are only 5 assignments in this entire course. However, we only have 15 instructional days. It is going to be fast and furious. You'll notice the very first assignment, an introduction to the class, is actually due this Friday, July 5th. Next one will be due July 10th, then the 17th. Finally, the large project is due right near the end of class on July 23rd. And you'll see building a community of learners is actually due on July 24th. Now, that's an ongoing assignment. That's the way that you interact with me, the way that you interact with your classmates, and primarily work that you do on the discussion boards. Always a good tip, add these dates into your calendar. Next, we're going to look at the structure of each module. Now, all the modules are set up in a very similar way. There's an introduction and objectives. There's specific reading and watching. There's activities, and this is what you might think of things that you might normally be doing in a face-to-face class. There's the assignment, and again, there's discussions. Every single module is going to be based around these same core concepts. Next on the page, you have introduction from me, including a lovely picture from 12 years ago when I convocated with my Master's of Education from the University of Lethbridge. You'll have all of my contact information. You will have some background information on me and a more recent photo. Now, let's move in to Module 1. So as you can see on the left-hand side here, we've got introduction and objectives, reading and watching, activities, assignment. We'll go through all of these very quickly. Here's the introduction. Here's the objectives, reading and watching, some articles, some videos. Then the activities, a lot of these have links. Some are videos, most are articles. Some instruction on things to think about. Next, we'll move on to the actual assignment. You'll see in red, right at the top of the assignment page, it gives you a brief description of what the assignment is. At the bottom, you'll have access to the rubric, and the next page is actually where you will submit it. You'll see there's a button at the bottom. It says Add Submission. Once again, you will have an opportunity to look at the marking rubric. This will really help you understand the expectations for each particular assignment. Next is a discussion for this particular module. In this case, we are asking you to post your introduction to the discussion board in a way to get to know all of your classmates. And finally, at the end of each module is a video that highlights exactly what it is that you're supposed to do. So this was just module 1, but module 2, 3, and 4 are all set up in the exact same way. So get used to using your Moodle course, and if you ever get lost, you can always follow the breadcrumbs at the top. You click, it'll take you right back to where you need to go. There's a few different ways to navigate throughout the course. However, I have set the course up in a very linear fashion in order for you to access everything, starting with the beginning, going all the way through in our very short time together. As always, I welcome the opportunity to answer any questions that you might have, and I look forward to learning a lot with you this semester.